Good morning, and welcome to the 5th Annual New Mexico SBIR and STTR Innovation Summit hosted by NMFAST, Arrowhead Center at NMSU's SBIR and STTR Assistance Program. Now, though New Mexico is part of the title, this event spans the entire country, so also a very warm welcome to any businesses or participants that are joining us from outside of New Mexico. I would like to begin today by thanking all of our partners and exhibitors for this event, as well as the speakers you will hear from today. They took time out of their busy schedules to attend this virtual event and pass on to each of you information about their organizations, key facts about the SBIR and STTR programs, and how they can help move innovative ideas further down the commercialization pipeline. Now, I would like to welcome to the stage Dana Catron, Deputy Director for Arrowhead Center and NMFAST Program Director. Dana, the virtual floor is now yours.
Great, thank you, Garrett. Good morning, everyone. My name is Dana Catron, and like Garrett said, I am the Deputy Director and SBIR Program Director at Arrowhead Center at New Mexico State University. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Dan Arvizu, NMSU Chancellor, who will be providing today's opening remarks. Dr. Arvizu has a decorated history and career in advanced energy research and development, materials and process sciences, and technology commercialization. His distinguished career touched on appointments at national laboratories, including an appointment as the NREL Director, where he is presently Director Emeritus. Dr. Arvizu serves on a number of distinguished boards, panels, and advisory committees. In 2004, he was appointed by President George W. Bush and reappointed by President Barack Obama in 2010 to serve 6-year terms on the National Science Board, where he was the first Hispanic chair. He is an elected fellow of the National Academy of Engineering and the National Academy of Public Administration, and in 2016 received the Secretary of Energy's Exceptional Service Award for more than 3 decades of energy contributions. Recently, Dr. Arvizu was appointed to the President's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology, where he advises the President on matters involving science, technology, education, and innovation policy. Dr. Arvizu has a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering from New Mexico State University and a Master of Science and PhD in Mechanical Engineering from Stanford University. Dr. Arvizu, thank you so much for joining us this morning. The floor is now yours.
Thank you, Deputy Director Dana Catron. I appreciate the opportunity to be with you today, and thank you for that overly generous introduction. Well, as Garrett started with, let me just say my own good morning and welcome to the 5th Annual New Mexico SBIR STTR Innovation Summit, hosted by our New Mexico FAST program at the Arrowhead Center. So for those of you that are not familiar, I am the Chancellor of New Mexico State University, where I've had the pleasure of working with organizations like Arrowhead and seeing how events like today's summit contribute to thriving ecosystem in New Mexico and beyond. And I might say that now is really an important time for the country and all of our various programs to support small businesses, since small businesses are really projected to be the primary contributor to job creation, economic development, and what we've referred to as reshoring, greenshoring, nearshoring, our supply chains, which are terribly challenged right now. And that'll be necessary to insulate us from the challenge of both recovery and security, as well as resilience of our economy, and the needs brought on by a changing workforce and a changing workplace. So I think the role of small businesses is going to be enhanced and will contribute greatly, I think, to our economic recovery and development. So the SBIR and the STTR funding fill a critical gap, I think, in startups with early stage technologies. But as we all know, applying for and being awarded can be a challenge for startups. So our Arrowhead's New Mexico FAST program provides free SBIR, and STTR proposal development support. It's a great example of how our university is supporting early stage technology development. The program was nationally recognized with a Tibbetts Award in 2020, which we're very proud of, and continues to provide comprehensive SBIR and STTR support throughout the region. I'd like to welcome today's speakers, including our keynote speaker, Bob Smith, Director of the Navy SBIR STTR program, and all of the federal program managers and organizations who are participating in both panels and one-on-one sessions today. Your participation is incredibly invaluable to all the attendees who are interested in these programs. And I can say that you all do a marvelous job, and we really appreciate you being with us today. I would also like to extend a warm thanks to our New Mexico congressional delegation who have continued to support and sponsor this particular event. NMSU is committed to the advancement of innovation technologies and is especially supportive of this work because it aligns so closely with our strategic plan. We call it our LEADS 2025. And our strategy really strives to really serve the diverse needs of New Mexico through comprehensive programs in education, research, extension, and outreach, and public service. Arrowhead and New Mexico FAST exemplify this mission, and it's a pleasure to see our strategic plan in action, and we're seeing great results starting to emanate from that strategy going forward. Now, while we're disappointed that we can't see you all in person and get a chance to break bread and engage in a more personal manner, this virtual format today actually does allow broader participation across the nation. So we have a number of folks that get a chance to participate that wouldn't otherwise be there. And the SBIR and STTR programs really are the best and really only forms of non-dilutive capital for early stage, high risk research that goes on and technologies that get implemented. And we are excited to continue supporting small businesses as they navigate these programs and continue to a growing and very thriving innovation ecosystem, which will be necessary, I think, in the future going forward. So with that, I'm going to say thank you for attending today's event. I wish you the best of luck in your SBIR and STTR funding pursuits, and expect that we'll hear great things from many of the participants in this program. So congratulations again for being willing to take on these roles, and hopefully things will come together for you, and you'll find these programs to be of great value. So good luck in all of your pursuits. Thank you. Dana, back to you.
Great. Thank you so much for those opening remarks, Dr. Arvizu. At this time, we are now going to transition to our keynote. So thank you very much.